Morgantown, West Virginia, home to the Mountaineers and a fan base that has been, shall we say, preparing since early in the morning for the battle we have in store. A huge opportunity for both of these teams to get a boost and find a way to break into the top 25 if they can come out with a victory. The Tigers' long wait is coming to an end as they'll put a foot to it and the season will get underway. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. So West Virginia's offense will have the first crack at it in this one. We've seen freshmen step into the running back position with big expectations many times. David, Herschel, Walker, Adrian Peterson, among others, and they hope that they found a guy like that here.
Well, and he's highly touted. He's got the skill set, obviously, highly recruited. Everybody talked about him. But this is a different animal, Palmer. Like when you come into this atmosphere and you got a bunch of full-grown men coming at you, I'm very curious to see how he responds. I know he has the physical ability, but is he ready for this?
He looks really good coming off the bus, I'll say that. He is definitely built different, but he's going to have to run different than he did at high school. David, you know this. You can't bounce every run to the outside and get away with it like you did at high school. I'm really curious to see the discipline he's going to have in this game, running the football now that he's playing against much tougher competition.
Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And they've got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Mountaineers have their offense in high gear. Motion from the wideout. Smith wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hamilton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Mountaineers in a good spot here with second and short. Running back searching for a hole. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage. Strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up. Get a stop. Force him either to kick a field goal or get no points. And this drive is still a success.
Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The RPO fire complete to the left. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this?
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TD.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So Memphis offense will have its first possession of the game. It's not always easy to know what you're going to get when you come into a new situation as a transfer. But one thing, David, that will translate for this guy, when there's a hole, he knows how to hit it.
Yeah, and how nice is it to have a guy, man, you know exactly what he is, who he is. He's been around your program. He knows the lessons you want him to teach. He's the guy you want him to be. And now he gets to step in as a senior with all that experience and lead this squad.
Yeah, and David, he's worked so hard for this moment, too, right? This guy put his heart and soul into the offseason workout program, knowing this day was inevitably going to come. He's going to have an opportunity in this game to stat it up. He's going to get the ball early. He's going to get it often. A lot of people really excited to see how he plays in this one.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man downfield. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field and score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big third down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
Memphis picking up the tempo.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Keep it on the ground. Hard running there. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Memphis will be forced to punt. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. The give to the back. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. He's up to 51 yards for them on the ground already in this first quarter. He looks as if he's ready to put up numbers. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And that one falls incomplete.
Oh, dummies double teamed him so much that it got in the way. My throw.
Stand by the defense.
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
They finally get him stopped, but this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. We put 1 in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Back to pass. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. 3rd down coming, in the Morgantown faithful making it tough on this big play. From the gun, wants to pass. Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Tigers are flying down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Memphis. The extra point here would tie the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Might as well give it to him again. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Guys, let's take a big view here on West Virginia. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can't it?
Yeah, they want to prove to everybody they should have been ranked coming into this year. These players are angry. They feel like they're being disrespected, and they want to make a point to the entire college football world with a big win today.
Yeah, and you hear it all season, and you see it every year. The teams come out of nowhere, and they feel like they've got a lot of potential, a lot of high-ranked players on the squad, and they're going to put it together, and that they'll get themselves into those rankings.
Quickly complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And you race it to the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And the extra point was good. Fielded in the end zone, it's Webb. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. On the run, it's Cheek. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle, it's Bell. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Tigers racing to the line in a hurry up. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they're not on the same page there. They bring the punter onto the field now. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. He takes it at the 45. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it. Gets it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Unloads it left. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Mountaineers have taken it inside the 20. The give to the tailback. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Smith dropping to pass. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. You can feel the Mountaineer spirit rising, reverberating across the field on this big 3rd down. It'll be a first down as he gets it to the 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Gilbert. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming. Shoots it to the left. Got his man. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Stumbled to the ground. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the marker. It's Bell. Brought down at the 31. It is a first down. Memphis coming to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Givens. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Tigers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got his man on the right. He's got it inside the 10. Mark him out of bounds at the 9-yard line. And backed up, 1st and goal. This defense fighting to hold the lead and carry it to the locker room. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. The Tigers want to pick up the tempo. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Touchdown Tigers! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I mean, that is picture-perfect execution by this offense. That is how you close a half. Chewing up some time, getting in the end zone, a chance to tie this up and feel really good about yourself going into halftime.
That's really so stupid.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Makes a move. He's got an alley. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, West Virginia. Boy, nothing electrifies a stadium quite like a return for a touchdown.
It's always so exciting because you don't see them very often.
That's
You got to go so many yards, 80, 90 yards at a time. What a great job by the returners, showing the speed, providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up, and it's because of that awesome kickoff return.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that field there in Morgantown, sign me up for another half. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. Tight game as we start the 3rd quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And the Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Gilbert. They're showing that toughness using the ground game to create breathing room. They've got it out to the 15. They're going to have to come up with a play on 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. He'll haul it in right around the logo. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. West Virginia has it, and the offense ready to go to work. Here's the handoff. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Shelton. There he goes. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Mountaineers will hustle to the line. Smith wants to throw. Wide out trying to get it in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Mountaineers.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing, to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here comes that Memphis offense back onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's complete to the right. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Memphis will be forced to punt. Books it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Rolling, throwing, looking right. He holds it in, and nobody's close. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The give to the back. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive alive. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdown.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. So we want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
He'll bring it, and the ball's free deep in his own territory.
You Patrick Mahomes did what?
West Virginia. He broke away from the defense and they
couldn't
catch him.
He threw a
This is why a
touchdown.
lot of coaches don't kick the ball out of the end zone.
So
They want them to return the
Mahomes
football
threw it, but that
so
guy
something
caught
good
it.
can happen. So you can put a hat on the football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
So
Man, I love
Mahomes
kickoff coverage
got a
units,
passing
David,
touchdown.
that take pride in their
Thornton got a
jobs.
receiving
These guys
touchdown.
want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody.
You sure?
That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Pulled and finds his man on the left.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he got enough for the 1st down, but somebody put the hit stick upside his head. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Snap from the gun on third down. Finds his tight end. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. That's caught. It's Bell. At the 40, there he goes. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Memphis getting set to snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw on 1st down. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He'll go to the sneak. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On the run, it's Bland. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Mountaineers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Prime. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. New set of downs after the completion. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fires left. Wide open, makes the catch. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. That's caught. It's Hamilton. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. And the Mountaineers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll give it to the back. He's knocked down at the 34, but they're sort of hitting them in the mouth with a 6-yard pickup there. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Fires to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Mountaineers.
And everybody's getting in on the fun now for this offense. From the opening whistle, they have been up and down the field. Starters are scoring. You've got backups in the game now. And I love the play calling. These guys came to your school to play in this offense to score touchdowns, so let them go do it. Make this defense prove they can stop it.
He'll be forced out of bounds at the 20. Pretty good job of coverage on that kick. Memphis has the ball back and the offense ready to go to work. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Memphis will send the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. West Virginia has it in the offense ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. With the catch, it's Shelton. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Mountaineers want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Mountaineers look to keep this drive humming. Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Hamilton. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the end route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Running play to the left, looking for the end zone here. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conservative, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Finds some fresh air. He has the first and still on his feet. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Oh, they're after him. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Mountaineers. This defense taking one back to the house.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Webb. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Going to the running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's taking a deep shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They'll go to the ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They kick it away on 4th down. Corrals it at the 45. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He got it. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. Now the play fake. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is there.
And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just added their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll bring it out. It's Webb. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the right. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there, and the defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them.